Welcome to Wellness Roots Journey, where we explore the secrets to living well and living fully into old age. Today, we will start a journey of discovery that can change the way you think about sleep. If you are ready to receive this valuable information, please click subscribe and leave a positive comment, because your support is the biggest motivation for us to continue spreading this knowledge. Thank you. Have you ever wondered how something as simple as closing your eyes tonight could be silently putting you at risk for a stroke before the sun rises? For millions of Americans and Europeans over 60, this hidden danger happens silently every night. As we age, our blood vessels battle gravity, postural misalignment, and nighttime spikes in blood pressure. We've seen countless strokes happen not by accident, but because no one warned them about the necessary changes in sleep. Join Wellness Roots' journey in uncovering the secrets of these 7 dangerous sleeping positions. Many older people find that lying flat on their back, without a pillow, is natural and helps keep the spine straight. But what we need to understand is that the body changes a lot after 60, the vascular system no longer functions as it did when we were 40. When the head and heart are at the same level, gravity no longer helps venous blood drain away from the brain effectively. This physiological change creates a bottleneck effect. Blood enters the brain easily through stronger arteries, but struggles to exit through aging veins, which have to fight gravity. Overnight, blood can slow down, stagnate, and become thicker. The stagnant blood becomes the perfect environment for tiny, painless, warning-free clots to form. The real danger comes in the early morning. This is when most older adults' blood pressure naturally spikes. This sudden increase can cause a blood clot to break loose, becoming a silent bullet that travels to the brain and causes a stroke. The solution is simple but extremely effective: keep your head elevated. Using a wedge pillow or 2 medium-sized, firm pillows can help reduce intracranial pressure and help blood drain more efficiently, protecting the organ that stores your memory and thinking ability. If lying on your back is worrying, imagine what happens when you lie on your stomach with your head turned to one side. Many older people have kept this habit since childhood because it feels safe or helps relieve back pain. However, after the age of 60, when lying on your stomach, you are forced to turn your neck at a very sharp angle just to breathe. This deep neck twisting partially compresses the vertebral arteries, the delicate blood vessels that run along the spine, responsible for supplying oxygen-rich blood to the back of the brain. As older adults' arteries lose elasticity, they become kinked like old rubber hoses. Even a few hours of neck twisting at night can reduce vital blood flow, starving the brain's balance and coordination of oxygen. Now, let's talk about another comforting habit: pulling a thick blanket over your head. Perhaps you do it because it feels safe, warm, or to block out noise. But after 60, this seemingly harmless habit becomes dangerous. When you pull the blanket over your head, you create a small air pocket that gradually depletes oxygen and fills with carbon dioxide. For the aging brain, which is sensitive to even mild drops in oxygen, this forces the brain to struggle to function. Your blood becomes thicker due to lack of oxygen, moving more slowly through aging arteries. This slowing leads to the formation of silent blood clots, waiting for the morning surge in blood pressure to strike. Many older people who experience mild confusion, headaches, or dizziness in the morning never suspect that the cause is their habit of sleeping under the covers. Millions of older adults turn to sleeping in recliners because they think it's safer or easier to breathe than lying flat. It may seem helpful at first, but sleeping upright changes the way blood circulates throughout the body. For people over 60, veins are weaker and blood moves more slowly. When sitting at an angle for long periods of time, gravity causes blood to pool in the lower limbs. The veins in the legs cannot effectively push blood back to the heart. This blood stagnation is the ideal environment for the formation of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, blood clots that silently form in the legs. Just a small movement when waking up is enough to cause the clot to break loose and travel to the lungs or brain, causing a stroke. Prolonged inactivity in a recliner is something the circulatory system cannot tolerate for many hours. This is a familiar habit, creating a feeling of comfort throughout life. But when you lie on your right side and tuck your arm under the pillow, your body weight is pressing on the sensitive structures in your shoulder and neck. The arm acts as a lever, tilting your neck at an unnatural angle and compressing the carotid artery, the main blood vessel that supplies oxygen to the brain. Tossing and turning, waking up multiple times is not just a minor nuisance of aging, it is a subtle cry for help from the brain. Every time you change positions suddenly, the blood flow to the brain is momentarily altered. For aging blood vessels, which are stiffer and less flexible, this constant change creates instability. Poor sleep quality is directly linked to increased blood pressure at night. Blood pressure spikes instead of dropping naturally. The most silent danger lies not in your sleeping position, but in forgetting to take your heart or blood pressure medication before bed. Medications are the bridge that stabilizes your circulatory system when your brain is most vulnerable. When you skip a dose, the protection disappears, blood pressure rises uncontrollably, your heart beats erratically, and that chaos creates conditions for blood clots to form. This is when your body is left unprotected at the moment it needs help most. We've explored 7 common but dangerous habits. It's important to understand that age changes the rules of the game. What your body tolerates at 30 becomes dangerous at 70. Your blood vessels are less flexible, your blood clots more easily, and your circulation slows down. The good news is that most sleep-related strokes are preventable. Remember, keep your head slightly elevated, keep your neck aligned, choose a position that supports healthy blood flow, and take your medications regularly. You are never too old to change, and never too late to learn. The choices you make tonight can shape your tomorrow more profoundly than you realize. Protect your speech, your memory, your independence, and your mobility. If you find these insights valuable, don't forget to leave a positive comment below. Let's support each other on this journey. Thank you for joining Wellness Roots Journey. Remember to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next great health tips. Wishing you a good night's sleep and a full life.